So we are going to read the article. Like this is the article from the Geeks for Geeks, like React, and we are going to learn about the React. What is React? So React is a powerful JavaScript library for building dynamic and interactive user interfaces. कि UIs बनाने के लिए एक powerful डायनामिक एंड इंटरेक्टिव यूजर इंटरफेस बनाने के लिए जावास्क्रिप्ट की एक लाइब्रेरी है ये. इट इज डेवलप्ड बाय फेसबुक. इट इज डेवलप्ड बाय फेसबुक. ये फेसबुक के द्वारा डेवलप की गई है. React is known for its component based architecture. React is known for its component based architecture. React is known for its component based architecture which allows you to create reusable UI element. ये कंपोनेंट बेस्ड आर्किटेक्चर होती है. सपोज देयर इज अ वेब पेज, उसमें एक बटन है. दिस कुड बी अ वन कंपोनेंट. देयर इज अ स्लाइडिंग बार. दिस कुड बी अ वन कंपोनेंट. देयर विल बी लाइक एन कार्ड. दिस कुड बी एन थर्ड कंपोनेंट. तो इस तरह कंपोनेंट बेस्ड आर्किटेक्चर होता है रिएक्ट का, विच अलाउज यू टू क्रिएट रीयूजेबल यूआई एलिमेंट. सपोज आपको ना 3 पेजों पे सेम कार्ड डिस्प्ले करना है, तो आपको वो कार्ड बार बार नहीं करना पड़ता. आप उसका एक कार्ड का कंपोनेंट बनाते हो और उसको रीयूज करते हो. बेसिकली दिस इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. मेकिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स वेब एप्लीकेशंस इजियर टू मैनेज एंड मेंटेन. इसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि जो कॉम्प्लेक्स वेब एप्लीकेशंस होती हैं, दे आर become more manageable and maintenance उनकी easy हो जाती है. React is used to build single page applications. React is used to build single page application. React से क्या होता है, single page applications बनाई जाती हैं. In this React tutorial, you will learn the basic to advanced concepts of React, such as React component, React props, React state, functional components in React, React hooks, etc. React tutorial prerequisites: like if you want to learn React, you should know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also, like there is a table of content, getting starting with React installation environment, why learn React.js, features of React, core React concept, React advantages. Like these are the things, like getting started with React. Getting started with React installation and environment setups. Like before embarking on the React journey, ensure that you have a suitable development environment setup. Like for installing React, like before embarking on your React journey को शुरू करने से पहले इंश्योर यू हैव अ सुटेबल डेवलपमेंट. क्या आप ये इंश्योर कर लो क्या यू हैव अ सुटेबल इन्वायरमेंट सेटअप, कि आपके पास वेब डेवलपमेंट के लिए सुटेबल इन्वायरमेंट सेटअप है. हियर इज द रोड मैप टू गेट यू स्टार्टेड. Node.js and npm. Download and install Node.js. As you can visit the website of nodejs.org, and there you will get the Node.js, right? As it provides the runtime environment for JavaScript code execution. It will provide the runtime environment. Node.js हम क्यों इंस्टॉल कर रहे हैं? इट विल प्रोवाइड द रन टाइम इन्वायरमेंट फॉर जावास्क्रिप्ट कोड एग्जीक्यूशन. जावास्क्रिप्ट का जो कोड हम लिखेंगे अपने VS कोड या अपने सिस्टम के अंदर, उसको रन टाइम इन्वायरमेंट प्रोवाइड करता है. बेसिकली क्या होता है, रन टाइम इन्वायरमेंट प्रोवाइड करता है. npm node package manager is bundled with node.js and is used to manage project dependencies. और जब हम node.js इंस्टॉल करते हैं, along with it there is a node package manager that is installed, like python. We have pip, python package installer or something like that. Like there are different package, bundlers who manage the packages of different libraries. Similarly यहाँ पे npm होता है. Create react app, CRA. Using create react app to establish a new React project with minimum configuration, run npx create react app my react app in your terminal, replacing my react app with your designed project name. So like you can clearly see npx create react app my react app. This is the basically nothing but the your project name, right? Basic example of React.js. Import React from React.js. Import React DOM from React Router DOM.client. Hello, like this is the function. Like this is the function that they have created. Function name of the function is hello, and they are passing the props. And this function is returning h1 tag of hello geeks for geeks. Const container document.get element by id root. This is nothing but they have created a variable. Like they have assigned a variable named container. They have assigned a constant named container, which is storing the value of in which the value of an element whose class name is equal to root, that is get. Constant equal to root. So react dom dot create root container root dot render hello. This is the basic function. This is the basic component that we have written, right? This code defines a functional component named app. This code's like here we are going to explain. This code defines a functional component named app. Okay, and this return JSX code displaying the text hello geeks for geeks. Save the file and run on the development server using run npm start. Navigate to localhost 3000 in your browser to view the web page. Now the question that we are going to face is why learn React.js? Why to learn React.js? React.js हम पढ़े क्यों? The React, the popular JavaScript library, offers several exciting reasons for developers to learn it. First reason is React is flexible. Once you learn its concept, you can use it across various platforms to build quality user interfaces. हम इससे क्या कर सकते हैं? Quality user interface बना सकते हैं. Unlike a framework, React's library approach allow you to involve in a remarkable tool. Second, React has a great developer experience, making it easier to understand and write code. Third, it benefits from Facebook support and resources. Second, React has a great developer experience. Like it has like lots of developer community. Third, it benefits from the Facebook support and resources, ensuring regular bug fixes कि like जो भी bug fixes होते हैं that can be easily solved, enhancement and documentation updates. Additionally, React's broader community support, excellent performance, and ease of testing make it an ideal choice for the web development. Now, here are some of the features of the React JS. Like JSX, JavaScript Syntax Extension. What is the full form of JSX? It's like JavaScript Syntax Extension. JavaScript combined with HTML. JSX combines HTML and JavaScript. This is the syntax facility that is provided in such a way that we can write HTML in our JavaScript, and together we will call it as JSX. And allowing you to embed JavaScript objects within HTML, and which allows us to embed is like penetrate, embed is like penetrate JavaScript objects within HTML elements. हम उसके थ्रू क्या कर सकते हैं? JSX के थ्रू हम JavaScript के objects को HTML के elements में embed कर सकते हैं. We can embed the JavaScript objects in HTML elements. We can embed the JavaScript objects in HTML elements. It enhances the code readability and simplifies UI development. It enhances the code readability. It enhances the code readability and simplifies UI development. Like here, we have created a const name geeks for geeks, const element equal to h1 of welcome to name. Virtual DOM, document object model. Virtual DOM. Features of React are JSX. The first feature is JSX, which is nothing but we can write the HTML in JavaScript, and we can embed the JavaScript object into the HTML tag. It enhances code readability and simplifies UI development. Const name equal to geeks for geeks, const element equal to h1 welcome to name h1. Virtual DOM. Second feature is like virtual DOM. Document object model. What is the full form of DOM? It's like document object model. React uses the virtual DOM. React uses the virtual DOM, which is an exact copy of the real DOM. React uses a virtual DOM. React uses a virtual DOM, which is the exact copy of the real DOM. React uses a virtual DOM, which is the exact copy of the real DOM. React uses a virtual DOM. React uses a virtual DOM, which is the copy of the real DOM. When there is a modifications in the web application, React update the virtual DOM first, then compute the differences between the real DOM and the virtual DOM. When there are modification in the web application, जब किसी वेब एप्लीकेशन में हमने क्या किया, सपोज हमने एक वेब एप्लीकेशन आपको सबमिट कर दिया. Now we are making some changes in our application, right? React update the virtual DOM first. React का अपना खुद का DOM है. It will update the virtual DOM first, and then it compute the differences between the real DOM and the virtual DOM. उसके बाद ये क्या करता है, उसमें और इसमें ये difference compute करता है. This approach minimizes unnecessary re-rendering. This approach minimizes unnecessary re-rendering and improves performance. This approach minimizes unnecessary re-rendering. Unnecessary re-rendering का मतलब यह है कि सपोज इट्स लाइक तुमने क्या किया, तुमने एक एप्लीकेशन को डेवलप कर दिया, उसमें बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स हैं जो कि सारे पेजेस पर सेम रह रहे हैं. सपोज देयर इज फुटर एंड देयर इज हेडर, व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी सेम ऑन ऑल द पेजेस. तो ये क्या करता है, और तुमने क्या किया, बीच वाला जो एक कार्ड है उसमें थोड़े बहुत चेंजेस कर दिए। तो अब क्या होगा कि जब तुम दोबारा उसको लोकल मतलब दोबारा री-रेंडर कर रहे हो, so this approach minimizes the unnecessary re-rendering and improves performance. This is the basic way and the basic function of the virtual DOM. The full form of the DOM is document object model. One way one-way data binding. One-way data binding React follows one-way data binding. React follows one-way data binding where data flows from parent component to child component. Like this is a concept in which React follows one-way data binding. React follows one-way data binding where data flows from parent components. See, like the components which are parent like जो कि already हैं, or like which are the components which are already available, right? जिनमें ज़्यादा changes नहीं हुए हैं. So data flows from the parent component to child component. Child components cannot directly return data to their parent component. जो child component होता है which cannot directly return data to their parent component, but they can communicate with the parents to modify states based on the provided input. But they can communicate with the parents, but they can communicate with the parent component. They can communicate with the parent component to modify their states based on the provided inputs. Performance, like the fourth point is performance, right? React's virtual DOM and component based architecture contribute to better performance. React virtual DOM and component based architecture contribute to better performance. Separate components allow efficient re-rendering and faster execution. Separate components allow efficient re-rendering and faster execution. Extension, React has a rich ecosystem and supports various extension. Explore tools like Flux, Redux, React Native for mobile development and server-side rendering, right? Conditional statements in JSX. JSX allows writing conditional statements directly. JSX allows writing conditional statements directly. Display data in the browser based on provided condition. Display data in the browser based on provided conditions. Example is like const age equal to 12. If age const age equal to 12. If age is greater than equal to 10, then return p tag, like this is the paragraph tag, right? Greater than age, and else return p age. Component, React divide web pages into reusable and immutable component. React divide web pages into reusable and immutable components. The component-based development simplifies code organization. Component-based development simplifies code organization and maintenance. Component-based development simplifies code organization and maintenance. Core React concepts. Like here are some of the core React concepts that one should learn. Props. Components can receive data from the parent components through props. Like props क्या होते हैं? Component can receive data from parent components through props, enabling you to pass information, जिसकी वजह से बेसिकली हम क्या कर सकते हैं कि हम इंफॉर्मेशन को पास कर सकते हैं एंड कस्टमाइज कंपोनेंट बिहेवियर. हम किसी कंपोनेंट के बिहेवियर को कस्टमाइज कर सकते हैं. स्टेट, component can manage their internal state using the use state hook. Component can manage their internal state using the state hook. This state dictates the component appearance and behavior, and updates trigger re-renders. Using the state, use state hook. हम इसकी वजह से ये री रेंडरिंग, सपोज आपने कोई कंपोनेंट में कुछ क्लिक किया या कुछ हल्का सा भी चेंज हुआ, तो यू कैन यूज दिस हुक टू री रेंडर द पेज. सपोज वी आर मेकिंग लाइक हमने क्या बनाया, पासवर्ड जनरेटर बनाया और उसमें नंबर भी इंक्लूड करने का ऑप्शन दिया है, कैरेक्टर्स भी इंक्लूड करने का ऑप्शन दिया, और नॉर्मल उसके नंबर्स को भी बढ़ा भी सकते हो, लाइक 8 to 100 के बीच में दिया. तो सपोज व्हेन यू इंक्लूड द नंबर, सपोज आपने नंबर इंक्लूड करने वाले कॉलम पे टिक किया, तो द पेज शुड री रेंडर. वहां पे हम यूज स्टेट, यूज इफेक्ट, इन सब चीजों का यूज ऐसे करते हैं. लाइफ साइकिल मेथड रिएक्ट प्रोवाइड, life cycle methods like component did mount, and component did update. That's ये लाइफ साइकिल मेथड्स क्या होते हैं? रिएक्ट प्रोवाइड लाइफ साइकिल मेथड्स लाइक component did mount and component did update that allow you to perform action at specific stages of a component life cycle. किसी कंपोनेंट के लाइफ साइकिल पे हम सर्टेन एक्शंस परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं इनकी मदद से. Now what is like conditional rendering? Like control what gets displayed on the screen based on the certain conditions. अब हम कंडीशनल रेंडरिंग भी कर सकते हैं. रेंडरिंग मतलब कि आपकी स्क्रीन पर क्या विजिबल कराना है, इसके लिए आप कंडीशन डाल सकते हो. सपोज व्हेन यू पुट द नंबर्स, तभी एक पर्टिकुलर कंपोनेंट विजिबल होना चाहिए. ऐसे आप उसको कंट्रोल कर सकते हो. कंट्रोल what gets displayed on the screen based on the certain condition using conditional statements within JSX. React advantages क्या है कि composable होता है. We can divide these codes and put them in custom components. Then we can utilize those components and integrate them in one place. Declaratives in React.js, the DOM is declarative. In React.js, the DOM is declarative. We can make interactive UIs by changing the state of the component, and React.js takes care of updating the DOM according to it. SEO friendly, React is more SEO friendly. Community like React.js is a huge community, easy to learn. If you want to learn more advantages, you can go to this link. And debugging is easy. The debugging of React.js is unidirectional, which means while designing any app, React.js, the child components are nested within parent components. So the data flow in a single direction get it's more easier to debug errors. Now we are going to start the React basic components. So these are the topics that we are going to cover in the basic, and these are then we are going to cover the hooks, and these are some of the important hooks like use state hook, use effect hook, use ref hook, use memo hook, use context hook, use callback. We can also learn, and you can learn use state. Now this is the thing like React DOM events, like React events introduction, one click capture event, on mouse down event, on double click event, on submit event. These are the event of React DOM events, right? Life cycle of components, introduction to life cycle of components, constructor, render, component did mount, component will unmount, component did catch. These are the things, important React packages, Redux, Material UI, React Boot, like like these are the things that we are going to cover last. These are not the part of the React actually. These are the packages that are linked to React. When these are the advanced concept of the React, or otherwise these are the things that we should learn in a React, like till life cycle of the components. And after that, these are the questions that we are going to practice React interview, beginner level interview question, intermediate level interview question, advanced level interview question, and 7 more are React.js interview questions. And after that, we are going to complete this React online quiz, right? Set 1, 2, 3, 4 React online practice exercise. We are going to do this on a regular basis, and I will post regular videos on this. I hope you will learn little bit from it, and if this thing contribute in your life or in your coding journey, you can subscribe to our channel, right? And this is nothing but the popular website Geeks for Geeks I'm following to learn and to teach you all of these things. Till then, bye bye, take care, happy coding journey.